Welcome back, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. Once again, back with some more crypto news / info. If you could give me a like and a subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Help me grow the channel. Looking at the market, we see that we're taking a tumble, guys. We're down. The total global crypto market cap is down 2.48%. We're at roughly 1.8 trillion. So there's still a lot of liquidity in the market. I mean, if we look at the actual market itself, the all-time high for the cryptocurrency market is at around just under 3 trillion. It's $2.8 trillion. Now, where was the floor? Yeah, well, where is the floor, you could say? I mean, we could say that 1.2 is the floor, but you gotta remember where we came from. Yeah, was down here. $744 billion was the previous high before we had this breakout. So we could move back down towards $800 billion, guys, under a trillion. This is where we came from. Like, this I would say is the support area for the whole market. You know, there's a lot of liquidity that could get taken out of the market. So just to give you a heads up, looking at the market, we can see Bitcoin is down at almost 0.74%. Ethereum's down 1.77%. XRP is down 5%. We've got Avalanche down 3%. So overall, the markets are red, guys. So now I just want to look at this Bitcoin chart for a second, guys, because I've noticed something here that we could potentially. I mean, there is a potential that we could see a move back up in towards this area of 45k before we do get, you know, that ultimate break back down to 33k. I mean, reason being that we do have an area here of inefficiency, which could potentially be, you know, I mean, we've got this area here where this could be liquidity, guys. You know, this could be an area where the sellers have got in, and then we could potentially come up here, take them out, you know, fill this gap, and then move back down towards 33k. Just a thought, guys. But I mean, ultimately, we could just tumble from here. So I mean, going into next month, this could be something that happens. I mean, looking at the stock market, and you know, we know that there's correlation between the crypto market and the stock market, and you can see here that we could potentially have a bounce before a continuation back down towards to retest this 3200 area for the US 30. So, you know, could be a possibility, guys. There's something to keep your eye on. Now, Elon's all over the news today, guys. It could be in talks right now to actually buying Twitter. So crypto Twitter, you know, we're gonna have Elon Musk, crypto Doge Musk in the building. You know, he's just gonna be tweeting like hell about Doge. Yeah, he's gonna be pumping the hell out of Doge. Yeah, that's what he's gonna be on. But I suppose it could be a good thing for the space, not Doge, but you know, Elon being the owner of Twitter. But we'll see how that goes. Now we got KRAKEN receives a UAE license to operate as a regulated crypto exchange. They're regulated in Abu Dhabi. KRAKEN, a leading crypto exchange, announced on Tuesday that it has released a license to operate as a regulated crypto exchange in the United Arab Emirates. This is great news for the KRAKEN and for the UAE cryptocurrency market. The new license will allow KRAKEN to offer its services to residents of the UAE and will also help to legitimize cryptocurrency in the region. As you know, I'm affiliated with Kraken, so Kraken's my go-to exchange. If you want to get a link to Kraken, links in the description below. Next up, crypto tokens give Cannabis Fund a shortcut to raising capital. Now, I remember back in 2017 when the bull run was going on, and I was just looking at all these different tokens, and like I always kept seeing cannabis tokens. And I used to think, what the hell is a cannabis token? Why, you know what I'm saying? But now, as the space has progressed, and I can see how it all gonna unfold, and how it's gonna all implement into the new financial system. But I haven't seen any utility yet for a cannabis token. So any of you guys, leave me some, info in the comments or something, because I need to do a little deep dive on it. But I haven't seen no utility for cannabis tokens as of yet, even though cannabis is legal in certain states in America and certain countries as well. But I still yet to see, how they're gonna be facilitated. But yeah, guys, this is an article about a Latin American cannabis company planning to use another way of raising cash to expand with a sale of type of crypto asset known as security tokens to private investors. Now, these are going to be doing a IPO. Security tokens are digital assets that are backed by a real-world asset. In the case of the Cannabis Growth Fund, the security tokens are backed by a portfolio of investments in the cannabis industry. The fund is able to raise capital much more quickly than traditional methods, and it provides investors with a more liquid way to invest in the cannabis industry. Security tokens are also less susceptible to fraud and manipulation than other types of digital assets, making them an attractive option for investors. Now, this is where we're going to be going with security tokens. We're going to be, we're going to see a lot of IPOs going to switch over to this sort of different funding method, and it's going to be all regulated, guys. Regulation is the key, Next, we got Central African Republic reportedly passes a bill to regulate crypto use. The new law would reportedly allow citizens to pay their taxes in crypto and allow the use of crypto as a form of payment for businesses. The crypto law to establish a favorable environment for inclusive growth of the crypto sector in the region. Minister Zako also highlighted the growing difficulties in sending money from the African nation and believed the adoption of crypto would help in resolving that issue. The new law would reportedly allow traders and businesses to make crypto payments and also make way for tax payments in crypto through authorized entities. Now, this is not, they haven't legalized, this is not like El Salvador where they've made it legal tender. They've just made it, they just legalized it for the use of cryptocurrencies in financial markets, so for payments and things like that, yeah? So I've seen some headlines with people saying that they've made it legal tender. Like, don't listen to that, yeah? Just do your own due diligence and, reading's key, guys. So yeah, this is big for the Central African Republic. I mean, they're moving into moving in steps of like Bahamas and Panama, which are doing similar legislation. So yeah, guys, this is big. Next up, decentralized credit scores. How can blockchain tech change ratings? Now, this is just giving me social credit score vibes, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into this, but you know what's gonna be coming down the line. Yeah, social. The China, if you want to look into China and how they are implementing their social credit score system, and that is what's coming for the West. We're like, I'd say America is like 5 years behind, and I would say Europe is about 10 to 8 years behind Asia. So I always look to Asia to see what could be coming down the line, guys. So now we got the bankers are getting into the metaverse. Standard Chartered has acquired a virtual plot of land at the Sandbox Metaverse Megacity District, a culture hub inspired by Hong Kong creative artists. Now this is where they're gonna want their employees to be working, guys, in the metaverse. Like I showed you before, where Santander was shutting down branches, and they was making it was appointment only after in the afternoon and whatnot. Yeah, slowly but surely, this is the steps they're looking to be moving you. They've already got us in your house working, and then they're gonna have you in the metaverse working as well. Yeah, so this is what's going on, guys. Don't get fooled. Now we've got more metaverse bank news. JP Morgan enters the metaverse with this digital Decentraland lounge. This is where they want the sheep to go to. JP Morgan took a giant step into the metaverse Tuesday, leaping into the nascent area with a digital lounge in common blockchain-based world Decentraland. The metaverse, JP Morgan stated, has a market alternative to $1 trillion in yearly income, as creators foreset Web3 to monetize their work in new methods. So this is where they're gonna want everybody to be working, guys. You're gonna be in your house, and you're going to be in the metaverse. Yeah. This is where the sheep will be going, guys. Unless you take advantage, you know, and you could be the owner, or you could be a landowner, or you could, you know, financial advice, but Nissan and Toyota enter the metaverse with two different approaches. More metaverse news. Asian car manufacturer Nissan and Toyota make their entry into the metaverse, creating new virtual offices and events for the community. Now this is where the party is at, guys, is in the metaverse, yeah? The party is in the metaverse, yeah? So, sooner or later, guys, it's gonna be, if you're not in the metaverse, then you're not really part of society. That's how sad it's gonna mean. I know it sounds sad, but I mean, it's like now you got Instagram, yeah? Just look how Instagram is now, yeah? Everybody and their grandma's on Instagram, yeah? So the metaverse is just gonna be a new, sophisticated, you know, version of Instagram where everybody is online. And I'm gonna leave that with you guys. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate you taking the time out to check out the content, and I'll get back to you soon. Peace.